They finally uncovered evidence to prove that human hunting parties happened in Bosnia during the Bosnian War. For those of you who don't know, I was born in former Yugoslavia, what is today known as Bosnia, in 1986. I am half Bosnian, half Serbian. I also have family that's Croatian and Macedonian, so I'm not going to be taking sides here, but I want to dissect this video that's going around because I can see they're already starting with the propaganda to take one side versus the other, and they're blaming regular people when it's actually the upper echelons of the elites who do these human hunting parties. And they do them not just in war zones, they also do them on their own private properties. But I just wanted to play you guys the clip from the Bosnian War. And I was there, I was in the refugee camp with other Bosnians and Serbians. So let me just try and explain everything to you in a neutral way so that you understand. But let me play you this video first.
A jaw-dropping claim that rich foreigners paid to shoot humans in Sarajevo in the 1990s, when the city was in the middle of a violent and chaotic military blockade, has sparked an investigation by Italian prosecutors. The stunning allegations come from an Italian writer who alleged he had uncovered evidence that wealthy gun enthusiasts, dubbed sniper tourists, would pay Bosnian Serb forces for the chance to gun down residents at random during the 4-year siege of the city, The Guardian reported. Rich foreigners allegedly paid upwards of $90,000 to shoot people during human safari trips to Sarajevo in the 1990s, with an extra fee to kill children. There were Germans, French, English, people from all Western countries who paid large sums of money to be taken there to shoot civilians, said Ezio Gavazzani, the investigative writer. There were no political or religious motivations. They were rich people who went there for fun and personal satisfaction. We are talking about people who love guns, who perhaps go to shooting ranges or on safari in Africa.
That last part is completely false, and you know it. It's not regular people who go to shooting ranges and like to go hunting and stuff like that. These are the upper of the echelon rich people who do hunting parties and money launder and also sex traffic and human traffic people from war zones, which is why I'm against wars. Now, for them blaming just the Bosnian Serbs, that's also false. It was all three sides that they were paying. And as he said, this was not political or religious motivated. So for them to be blaming just one side. Now, if you're like, oh, well, you're half Serbian, so you're trying to, no. Serbians did do the Srebrenica, which was the absolute annihilation of Bosnian Muslims, and I'm not getting away from that or trying to justify that in any other way. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to tell you that these are just regular Germans, regular English people, and regular Italians. No, they are not. They are the 13 families, the sick freaks, the Satanists that I've been speaking out against. And if you don't know about a woman called Catherine Bolkovac, who worked for the UN and then exposed them for the human trafficking that they did in Bosnia, and then they fired her and literally told her that they would harm her physically, and she had to run back to the United States and then expose them from there. And thankfully she won her lawsuit. This is her and her story, and also her movie if you want to watch it. The movie is called Whistleblower. And Catherine Bolkovac is her actual name, and she was a former monitor with the United Nations International Police Task Force in Bosnia and Herzegovina. And she came to prominence when she sued her employer for the unfair dismissal after she lost her job following her attempts to expose the sex trafficking in Bosnia. Yes, this is the same United Nations that wants you to live in DEI equality and have no poor people as long as you put in your 15-minute cities and, listen to the SDGs and save the environment with Greta Thunberg. Same people. And if you think that this is not what's going on in the Ukraine and every other war zone, then you're delusional. So those of you who are like, yay, let's keep sending more and more money instead of peace talks, this is what you're perpetuating, and this is why I am anti-war.